Wow. Okay. Absolutely. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is the Painful Excellence podcast. We gotta have fun with this one. Wow. Let's get to it. I was gonna talk about Devin Franklin, but he could wait because this is hot right now. This is hot right now, man. I want you to read that while I do this roll call. Tay, what's going on? VJ's wife, what up? Manda Mansa Musa, Armanize, DeMarco, Pep Pack in the buildings, Salute, Chilltown Majors, Sam Mack, Derek Games, the legend. What's going on? Tim TV, Night Train, salute. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Jordan, salute. Ryan Wright. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Now, wow. Okay. Oh man. Okay, here we go. The man Charles Jameson, what's going on? ATL in the building. Rod Neal, salute. Yo, listen. Okay, the man on the left. I'm sure you've seen it by now. The good brother Chissa Zed covered this story. That's why I first saw it. This brother on the left. He was. Well, we can read it. Let's read it. Philip D, what's going on? Let's read it. My wife filed a false abuse claim against me after secretly filing for divorce. So his wife was fed up for whatever reason. I don't know. Could be anything. I don't know. So she filed an abuse claim, and y'all saw the video. He was getting removed from his house. The police was there. And I'm sure if there was any sign of physical abuse, he's a black man. He'd left in handcuffs. Remember, he had to ask to see the police's eyes because they had on shades or whatever. You remember that? Now, there was a follow-up video because he took to social media with that, where he revealed that his wife was white. Y'all saw that? I just saw this 2 days ago. And he said, now look, my wife was white and I'm getting attacked, pretty much saying that I deserve what I get because he was married to a white woman. So he says, well, your thoughts. And the comments were devastating. Black women, of course, were in the chat talking about they're getting their hair and nails done, and they're talking about everything else but what he was going through. Meaning that they didn't care. But we get women that, when a black man dates outside their race, they're called colorist and racist and they hate their mama. Right? That's what we get. That's what they're basically saying about this brother, right? Right. Women didn't care. In other words, good for you, nigga. You married outside your race, good for you. Now, I don't know what's going on with him and his wife. He took to social media and he said, my wife filed a false abuse claim against me after secretly filing for divorce. As if black women don't do that. All right. But let me tell you how the universe works. Right after he did the follow-up video where, we found out his wife was white and everything else, right after that, I'm online looking for things to talk about. And I ain't got to look far because, you got my brother, Eric Jordan and Philip D and Mansa Musa. Y'all stay sending me stuff. I have a catalog of stuff between y'all brothers and y'all sisters. I'm not, love is the word. I'm never going to run out of things to talk about. There's so much stuff, and I appreciate you guys and gals. Now listen, I'm online, and Halle Berry pops up again. And I'm like, what's going on with her now? Because you got to understand, it's been about at least 2.5 decades of her roller coaster romantic life, has it not? This woman has dated them all, from Christopher Williams to Eric Benet to this man. She's divested and reinvested, and now the latest thing is that she's gonna have to pay her ex-husband $8 racks per month. Now, I read that and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it costs to be the boss, right? But I read that and I scroll down and read the comments and I'm like, good God, women are all the way in their feelings. Everything from this isn't fair to he must be gay and what real man does this. Wait a minute, what real man does this? This is done to men all the time. So what you're saying is when the law swerves into the male's court, when it swerves into his favor by way of the law, you know what the law states? The major breadwinner, the one who's the major breadwinner, that's the person that has to pay. Have y'all not been watching the news about alimony changing? I think it's in Tennessee. They putting a cap on alimony. They're like, okay, you've gotten it for X amount of years. It's over now. Get a job. Y'all haven't been what? Listen. Halle Berry's a boss. She has her own bag, right? She has her own money, right? She don't need no man, right? She's a multimillionaire, right? So what's $8,000 a month for child support? What's that? That's nothing compared to what Dr. Dre had to pay. I ain't see him complaining. Y'all remember how Nas got? Nas from Queens, the real Nas. Y'all remember that? Thank you, original man. Y'all women wanted equality. Here you go. It's been all over the news as of late. Y'all not been paying attention? Ladies, y'all haven't been paying attention? What's going on with Kiki right now? Yeah, you can make videos with Usher and everything else. Right? He's like, all right, I got you, bitch. You a boss, right? Your son done gave you some ass and everything else, right? That booty you have is because of the son, right? Right. I want full custody. You're busy. I'll be the better parent. I'm home more. You're gonna have to pay me. Mary J. Blige. Right? Y'all not paying attention? Thank you, original man. Tennessee got mandatory DNA testing. Oh, it's about to be a wrap. The beautiful love is the word. 88 Sports Talk, salute. Young Hollywood, salute. This is what y'all wanted though, right? I don't understand. You know, Eric Jordan, that super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, nothing but facts, women still paying less in alimony and child support than men. There's women that are trying to form some sort of movement to stop alimony and child support. Let me get this straight. If you're making $150K a year and your husband or ex-husband, because you don't need him anymore, Reese, what's going on? Joe Townsend, salute. Because you don't need him anymore. Irreconcilable differences, right? Because you know when a woman has the bigger bag, all of a sudden they don't need you, right? But when you make the bigger bag, they want to work less. They want you to pay for everything. When they make the bigger bag, they still want you to pay for everything. Then when they decide they don't need you, it's like, I don't need you, get out of here. Yeah, guess what? I'm taking JC, what's going on? Yeah, I want to take the kids. You can't take the kids. Why? I'm the mom. Nope. Well, guess what? That $150,000 you make, that requires you to be on the road. You work an 80-hour week. I only work 40, 42. I'm home more. They see me more. I'll take this house, thank you. I'll take this family van, thank you. You can have the luxury vehicle, but go move into the city in your one bedroom. And you make more than me. So you're gonna have to make up the difference. These kids that we made, each one of them costs $1,000 a month. We got 3. And oh yeah, you still got to pay these mortgage payments, boss. And you the one that wanted to get away, right? You the one that wanted to. Who files for divorce the most? Men or women? Women. Irreconcilable differences. It costs to be the boss. And here's the thing, Halle Berry has a track record. Now, this brother on the left, I don't even know his name, but read the comments. Once they found out this brother was married to a white woman, there was a white woman doing this to them, they didn't care. They clowned this dude. Now look, literally a day later. Sometimes karma don't waste no time. And you should see any vlog that's talking about this, read the comment section. It's ridiculous. Didn't Halle Berry run a nigga down and have him hanging out her window for a little while or something? Didn't she run a nigga over in a car accident or something? It costs to be the boss. So women don't care about this brother on the left, but women get enraged about Halle Berry. Well, let's go through Halle Berry's relationship resume. Since you can cut this brother down, and excuse my appearance, I came home from work and I ain't changed anything, you know what I mean? So I had to get to y'all. Let's go down Halle Berry's marriages. Right here on Google. She's married three times. David Justice from 93 to 97, Eric Benet from 2001 to 2005, and Oliver Martinez from 2013 to 2016. She shares a son, Masio, and born in 2013, and with Martinez, Marcio with Martinez, and daughter Nala with ex-husband, ex Gabriel Aubrey. So she has multiple kids. And she has a child with the ex. So she married this last guy, right? Martinez. This the guy. Now listen, man. I'm not even gonna go through. Yeah, she was involved in a hit and run. Mr. P.E.P, salute. I'm not even gonna go through the in-between relationship she had. I'm not saying she had to stop living. I'm just saying she was moving at 100 miles an hour, wasn't she? She was moving at 100 miles an hour, goddamn. I mean, it was crazy. This is crazy, man. She's dating Ben Harper. Brothers, if you dating Halle Berry, get a vasectomy. Or she need her tubes tied or something, because let this be a lesson to her. Now, you know what? I don't know if she does she have an opinion on the judge's ruling? Or is she saying, yeah, you know what, the eight grand, that's for the kid anyway. That's for the kids. The kids deserve it. Oh, Joseph, you are not lying at all. She's a dumpster. Well, let me not drag her like how they dragged the brother in the picture that I have there. Shemaine, what's going on? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She was in a lot of relationships, man. Like I said, she divested, she cross-lined, white, Hispanic, black, she didn't care. She said alimony is extortion. When she say that shit? Yesterday? Was it extortion for Nas? And his ex, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. That bitch, didn't she have her own career? Remember how he got hit up? Oh, Tay, his version. Don't even worry about it. Oh yeah, Joseph. Yeah, his wife was white, and the sisters attacked him for it. First of all, they were quiet when he first did that first video about what his wife did. Then they found out his wife was white, and when he was like, "Well, does it make a difference?" These women jumped in the comments section and talked about everything but his question. I'm getting my hair and nails done, or I'm getting my degrees, and they were clowning him. The next day, this happens. So that's that brother. This is to the 10th power. You know why? His white wife is doing this to him, and I wish him luck with that. But Halle Berry's Latino husband is doing this to her. And he gonna get that money. Harmonizing that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said she pitched fit about the $17K for the daughter. She's a boss. She'll make that back. And it costs to be the boss. It costs to be the boss. Word, Dr. Dre had a stroke. These bitches didn't care. Nas got head up. These bitches didn't care. Eddie Murphy Raw. Y'all remember that joke he told? Half? Adi, you treat me like animal. Remember that? Remember he told the joke about Johnny Carson? That shit was real. His ex-wife ain't never told a joke in her life. Half. Philip D says, she said alimony was extortion after she had to pay for her first child. Funny you ask. Khalees asked Nas for alimony even after she was married to that other dude. See, here's PGA's big dog salute. See, here's the thing. Yeah, exactly, Rod. According to Shauna, the brother got what he deserved. Well, these hoes out here getting what they deserve now. And it's out, and men getting alimony, it's a thing now. Look on, I spoke about this. It's happening. Y'all are bosses, right? So y'all get these men, and now you make 150K and he's only making 50. And then when you decide, I don't need this, he's slowing me up. I could do better. You know what? Irreconcilable differences. Okay, bitch. Watch this. You think I can afford to pay for this house on my own? You think I can afford to take you think you're gonna take the kids and I'm gonna pay for these kids and I make $50,000 a year and you make $150,000? Where the fuck does that make sense? Let's go to court. And when the judges be like, you make this much, he makes this much. Why would I garnish him to pay for these kids when you're the breadwinner? As a matter of fact, that 150K, how often are you home? You're out the house how long? You go on these business trips? The business trips is when she's getting dug out. By Dexter St. Jock, by the way. That was also in Raw. Okay? There was a lot of gems in there. And then what do we find out 30 years later? The Passport sisters. They've been there the whole time. Eddie told us. Right? Right. So now these bitches being caught. Like, I don't understand. What are you saying? I'm saying he's going to stay in the house. You're going to continue paying alimony to him because he can't afford that. And he's the better parent. Why? He works 8 hours a day. He comes home. He helps with the homework. He does the cooking and the cleaning because you go on these business trips. And out of 30 days in a month, you're only home for maybe 14. So he's the better parent. So why don't you take your money, get an apartment, pay alimony and child support, and y'all can co-parent. Why is that unheard of? Why? Because it's a woman on the receiving end of that ass whooping? It happens to men all the time. Men paying alimony and paying for properties that they're not even allowed on anymore. And the bitch will move in a whole other dude. a bitch will move in a whole other dude. It happens to men all the time. It costs to be the boss. It costs to be the boss. Ladies, this is what you asked for. Yes, you have your own money, you drive your own car, you have your own bag, and you don't need us. But when you kind of fuck up when you reproduce with a dude and your net worth is more, and you're throwing around, oh, I don't need you, and that. Yeah. All right, Kiki. I hope that brother gets every dime. Hope he gets every dime that he's asking for, because he deserves it. He deserves it. You know why? Is he running the streets acting a fool? Is he going to Sukihana concerts with his junk hanging out? Or was that her? Reverse the roles. Imagine if he went to Meg Thee Stallion concert in Vegas and he wore some hoochie daddy shorts or whatever, and she gyrated on him and he got a boner. Let's take it a step further. She goes on Twitter, I'm saying it's the hoochie daddy shorts. You're a father though. Is social media going to drag her for that? No, because it's a woman. And she's showing her feelings. Joker Nutty Nate, salute. She's doing what women do. And they're going to drag him. Oh my God, you got a woman at home and she got a bag and you need to be careful. And what happens if a month later, Meg Thee Stallion puts out a diss track to Kiki, and then he goes to do the video? Reverse the roles. And then what do you have? You have chaos. You have a bunch of women talking about this guy ain't shit. She messed up by allowing him to knock her up and all of that stuff. Well, guess what? What really happened was the opposite. She took her boss ass and did what she needed to do and felt what she did what she wanted to do and thought that there ain't gonna be no consequences or repercussions. He's supposed to sit there and take that, and then on top of that, Usher played him. When he see Usher, he's supposed to knock his teeth down his throat. No smoke, salute. Frank from the land. He's supposed to knock his teeth, because that had nothing to do with her. That was a person who shot towards him. That was man to man. That was different. When he see Usher, he's supposed to knock his teeth down his mouth. But that's something else. There was not supposed to be any repercussions. He's supposed to sit there and just raise the baby and not say anything. Now look, you're a man. You're supposed to have some kind of pride about yourself. So here's what he did. From what I heard, and I didn't speak on it yet, he's filing for custody and he's hitting up like Tupac did Biggie in the song. Nigga, I hit him up. And we'll see what happens. And I need these ladies to remember, she is a boss. Her net worth is in the millions. His is not. That's it. Don't be surprised if he gets everything he's asking for. And I don't want these chicks rolling in the street. It's not fair. Why? Why? It's for the welfare. The child support is for the child. Don't act like we don't know women that takes child support, and the child support is supporting this woman's entire lifestyle. You never see that bitch with her hair and nails not done. There's 4 Saturdays in the month, and she's been out every last Saturday. I need y'all to read this. I'm telling you, you ladies have asked for this. We tried to warn you. Everyone has a lane. You need to stay in it. You don't want no part of this being a man. It's hard out here. Y'all want to be men. Hell, look at the criminal rate. Y'all are getting locked up more and more. That's why cops are kicking y'all ass too. There's a lot of that going on. Y'all are getting your asses kicked, man. Y'all are getting your asses kicked. Tell me I'm not lying. Tell me. This is what y'all wanted, right? Y'all want to be single parents? Y'all want to be single? And Steve Elder Mack, what up? Y'all raising boys to be girls? Y'all running around to these damn, y'all listening to this stupid ass lawyer? Y'all listening to her? You're running to these sperm clinics, these sperm banks, looking for black semen. So you want the child, but you don't want the man? And you think you could raise a boy? This is what you're doing? The writing is on the walls. The writing is all on the walls, and y'all not paying attention. Y'all are just dicking around in life. And I'm watching, listen. Any military in here? Anybody from the military in the chat? Tell me what happens when you look at an open field and you know there's like 30 goddamn landmines out there. And here come the enemy. Night train, salute. And here come the enemy. And you're like, we ain't got to shoot them. Because 3 days ago, we put like 50 of these motherfuckers out there. And they don't, you just sit back like, and thank you guys for your service. Night Train, Philip D, thank you guys. Next you know, they tanks and trucks is flying in the air. Bodies. Boom, boom, boom. You have to lift the finger because you put in the work already. And I feel you, No Smoke. I feel you. I feel you. That's wordage bond. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, the world is gonna make these sisters get back in their place. Y'all don't want no part of this. It's tough out here. Y'all want to get beat up by cops? Why y'all committing so much crimes as of late? Why y'all so vulgar? Why every time I turn on Instagram, there's this brother that walks around the street and he interviews these women? This woman gave the most disgusting, most vile. I'm like, wait a minute. The world just saw this. There's no shame. I remember once upon a time when I was younger, girls, when we were trying to talk to them, like, no, because you know, you've been around too much. No, I'm not laying down with you because you might tell all your friends. There was shame back then. They had to like make a decision like, he cute and all, but he talked too much. I'd rather not. Oh, you know, but I know he's cute and all, but he's been with this person, that person, that person, that person, that person. And I know all those girls. And they ain't no good. So, you know, No. Or maybe the girl that would do it, but she'd be like, yo, please don't say anything. There was shame. They gave a shit about their reputation. Now it's a badge of honor to walk around with semen on your breath. Oh, shit.
Whoa! That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy Gordon, he did ride Crambo.
What? We'll make that into a short video. Welfare is going to be temporary. Alimony is going to be temporary. If you make 18 cents more than your spouse, guess what? It's not a good look, y'all. Y'all sisters want this work? Take it. Take it. Be careful. You know, y'all know the saying, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. You see, these women thought that no matter what happens, when they go to court, the court is on their side. The man going to jail. The man's going to have to pay alimony. The man's going to have to pay child support. Nope. You a boss? And he's deep frying chicken at Popeyes? And you a boss? Guess what? He's getting all of that. And don't worry, you'll rebound, boss. You'll rebound. But, you know, y'all run the social media and talk about, oh, he's all kinds of bans, B-ass N-words, right? I mean, the comment section in defense of Halle Berry is like, oh, my God, he's not. They love saying they're not a real man. So let me get this straight. You're admitting that this is a real woman move. This is something that y'all do. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't swindle the court. Andrew Gray, what up? He didn't swindle the court system. They just ruled in his favor by way of the law, the same law that y'all take advantage of. So let me get this straight. He's not supposed to do that. And I've read it all. He's a closet homosexual. He's probably gay and, you know, he's racist. No, she picked him. What are you talking about? Halle Berry's, let's read this. $8,000 a month in child support to Oliver Martinez after finalizing a divorce. Halle Berry's divorce settlement from Oliver Martinez has been finalized after almost 8 years. The pair, who co-parents to son Maceo, 9, he's 9 years old, settled their divorce and custody agreement according to the documents obtained by P.E.P magazine. Part of the ruling indicated that I can't read. I need those glasses that, you know, I get a lot of glare and this can't be good for my eyes. I got to get those glasses specifically for the damn computer because I be seeing like triple words. It's crazy. Part of the ruling indicated that the two will share joint legal custody, with Berry agreeing to pay Martinez $8,000 a month in child support. She will also pay him 4.3% of any income she receives above $2 million in additional support. What? Berry will also shoulder the cost of her son's private school tuition, uniforms, and school supplies, as well as any extracurricular activities. She's agreed to pay Martinez back for any of these costs from the 2023-2024 school year.
Whoa! What the
Go! Oscar winner and the actor initially filed for divorce in October of 2015 after 2 years of marriage. At the time, the pair released a statement to people regarding their decision. It is with a heavy heart that we have come to the decision to divorce, they said in a joint statement to people. We've moved forward with love and respect for one another and shared. I'm not reading this. 2015. Now, you hear what it said right here? The actor initially filed for divorce in October of 2015. So once again, Anthony, what up? So once again, it's her ass. It's the woman filing for divorce. And I'm looking here, and it doesn't say why she filed for divorce. In December of 2016, a judge ruled Barry Martinez legally single, but the exes continued to negotiate over child custody and support. Along with son Maceo, Barry is mom to daughter Nyla, 15, with ex-boyfriend Gabriel Aubrey, whom she split from in 2010. She split from him. Wow. She just leaves niggas. It's crazy. In 2021, the actress spoke with Women's Health for their December cover story, saying that her relationship with boyfriend Vant Hunt had been influencing her roles as a mother. I bet. I just feel fulfilled. I feel happy in my life romantically, as a mother, as an artist. She said of her life with Hunt. I'm a much better mother in this circumstance than I would have been had I stayed in a romantic relationship. Listen to this. Didn't serve me and didn't make me feel the way I need to feel as a woman. Let me read that. I would have stayed in a romantic relationship that didn't serve me and didn't make me feel the way I need to feel as a woman. She's talking about bedroom game. I'm reminded that we always have to take care of ourselves first, because I can't be a good mother for my children if I'm not fundamentally happy and feeling good about myself, she added. Wait a minute. Wait, Reef the Watcher, my brother. Wait a minute. Run round with George, my brother. Salute, good brother. Where you been? Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Did y'all hear what she just said? I'm reminded that we always have to take care of ourselves first, because I can't be a good mother for my children if I'm not fundamentally happy and feeling good about myself, she added. Take care of ourselves first. Y'all heard that? Thank you, DeMarco. That's exactly where I was going. And Tia Mowry put herself first. She put herself first so much that she destroyed her marriage. Got her kids looking miserable. I want to check with those kids in about 5 years, because I still don't know what that man did. So here's Halle Berry talking about she need to put herself first. These women are putting themselves. When the fuck do you put the kids first that you made? When do you put them first? Once you have these children, Don't you put your family first? Because happy time was when you was running the streets, when you was chasing your career. Once you decided to spread your legs and make a family, that's it. That's it. That's it. Now watch this, y'all. Reverse the roles. When a man says, yo, look, I'm trying to court you. But you got a child. You're not even putting that child first. You know how we know? Because you're out on a date with me. You're putting your happiness first before that child, and you expecting me to come in and clean up your mess.
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it?
Take that!
What?
There it is. King the bad guy. What up? Eric Jordan in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said the most ignorant excuses to wreck your marriage. Exactly. And here we are. We have another woman talking about you have to put your happiness first. Selfless versus selfish. They expect men to be selfless. They expect to come into our lives and stop whatever the hell we're doing to give their all, especially if they bring in baggage to a relationship. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Right now, Halle Berry's net worth is in the millions. I ain't look it up. She's an actress. She's pretty. She's a millionaire. Right now, to anybody, any man in the chat, do you know dating her is a liability to you? Halle Berry is a liability to you. Tell me I'm lying. She's a liability. She's not an asset. Yeah, Philip D, I heard she was nuts. Halle Berry right now to a blue collar worker is a liability. Why? Because now she's paying child support. She's preoccupied with that crap. All right. She's in her 50s. And although she's very pretty, she still have agents that have to find her work because she has to maintain a lifestyle. There's a level of stress that she's dealing with, that she's put herself in, that outside of dropping her drawers, it's not going to make any sense to get into a relationship with her. Because when you deal with her, you're going to have to deal with Mr. Martinez and these kids and the other baby daddy and Lord knows what else. Plus, word on the block is that she's a little nuts. She had a hit and run. What the fuck was that? No Smoke says, Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. Yeah. Yeah, Original Man, I heard about that. She has a reputation of dudes leaving her. And when you first heard about it, like, who the hell's leaving Halle Berry? Well, check her track record. Joe Townsend, he says, how come she's not with a billionaire like Tyler Perry? Because Tyler Perry ain't putting up with that. He ain't dealing with that. You're like, what? Get out of here. What you mean? He ain't dealing with that. Eric Jordan back in that super chat. He said, marriage isn't about happiness, it's about duty. Thank you. Do you think She's the marriage type. Check the track record. Married 3 times. She's a train wreck, man, based off of the resume. She's a wreck. She's an absolute nightmare to deal with. She's a nightmare. You think she could fulfill those marital duties? You think so? You know what I'm saying? She can't. She's Halle Berry. She's a boss, right? She's a boss. And bosses, when the gavel gets banged on them, they do what bosses do. You didn't hear Dr. Dre complain. The man that had a stroke, and he had to give his wife and accept that she don't have to do a goddamn thing. Nas, you ain't hear him complain about it. It's like, all right. That's how bosses behave. Be a boss. Stop complaining. You bitches in the chat. Y'all are all bosses, right? You own companies. You got yourself an LLC and, you know, you a boss. You driving trucks or whatever it is you're doing. Kudos to you. But it costs to be the boss. Yeah, Wesley Snipes was in and out. And that's another thing, Kane. She's probably in a point in her life where she's going on these knowledge of self things going on and shit. I mean, she got a lot going on, man. She got a lot going on. I would read those comments, but we be over here cracking up all fucking night long. And I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. I'm just saying this is a power move. Halle Berry marriages. Let's do this. 3 marriages, and she's had several relationships. Look, I ain't gonna go through all of this. I want to point something out too about her. She didn't win an Oscar until she had the most raunchiest sex scene with the ugliest white boy in Hollywood in Monsters Ball. Make me feel good. I watched that like, no. Healer, what's going on? Did she get it in Swordfish? I don't know. That was the movie where Halle Berry showed her berries. I don't know. I don't know. But this is dope. This is how bosses handle it. Handle it like a boss. And you hoes, stop complaining. This is what men go through habitually. Now y'all are on our level. Y'all can work the same jobs, make the same money, make more money, and be bosses. And y'all could, David Scott III, what up? Y'all can have all the sex partners that you want and, you know, say it with your chest. Y'all are liberated. Y'all are not hoes. Y'all are liberated. Y'all are liberated. Perfect. Y'all are liberated. That is perfect, baby. Well, it costs to be the boss. Halle Berry has had several relationships over the last decade and some change. Decades. Damn near 3 decades. Damn near. And she believed in marriage, I'll give her that. But it didn't work out because I believe she walked away from all of them. And this is the cost. Her happiness comes first. So be happy. Get away from Martinez, and that $8,000 a month is for the kids. It's not for him. All you women talking about, oh, men don't do this to women. Yeah, it's a new day. You know why? Because a lot of y'all women are raising bitch ass niggas anyway.
Whoa! What the
What? Shout out to feminism. Y'all in charge. Haley's in charge, right? If this didn't get this far, and she was just online or somewhere on Twitter talking shit like, yeah, you know who he think he is. I'm my own person and da 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 da. There'd be women flooding her comment section. That's right, girl. Leave him, girl. You don't need him, girl. You're Halle Berry. Who is he again? And I think he's an actor, but he's nowhere near as big as she is. How dare he? Wasn't they telling that to Kiki? Who is he? Tell him just to change the diaper and shut up. You got work to do. Tell him to stay in the house. That's where he chose to be. All right. So what you're saying is, when there's a man who's the breadwinner in your home and he's providing you with a lifestyle in your home, he gets to talk to you and do whatever he wants to do and just walk all over you and it's okay. That's what you're saying. And guess what? I don't agree with that. This is your wife. This is the mother of your child. Just because you're the breadwinner don't mean you get to disrespect her. Do we not have mothers, aunts, nieces, daughters? So now when you have women in the positions of power, look at what the fuck y'all doing. It's her right to walk away from this marriage. She ain't got to stay in if she's happy, if she's unhappy. But the law states, since she's the breadwinner, he's going to get custody. And when she makes anything over $2 million, she's going to have to pay him, what did it say, 4.3% or something? And $8,000 a month. And she got off light. And y'all crying. Stop crying, boss. Your bosses don't cry. Bosses don't cry. Right? Just stop, man. Stop. This is what y'all wanted. Smoke in the city. Inhale. This is what y'all wanted. This is great. This is great. And it's happening back to back to back. And this happened 24 hours after y'all clowned that brother when you found out his wife was white. And she did him dirty. We're Shauna to come in here and say, oh, he looks like a colorist. I don't know how you look like a colorist. I've seen bitches that looked like they were a normal size because they had a slim face and a long neck. But then, you know, you catch them on Facebook or Instagram somewhere. I remember there was a picture going around. This chick, and she looked kind of cute. She had her phone and she was looking behind a corner. Right? Some dude said, nope, this is her. And took a picture of her from like a window. She was like 400 pounds. I said, man, you couldn't tell when she's peeking around a corner. She was hiding like 75% of her body. Looks are deceiving. That's right, no smoke. Back-to-back L's. And more to come. Tennessee, Florida. They're getting rid of alimony. They're putting a cap on it. Section 8. They're putting a time limit on it. Child support. If you make more than the dude you reproduce with, and you want to go to court and get rid of it because you're just not happy, he ain't take the garbage out, or you just want to, you want to be liberated. You want some different kind of whatever, bedroom action or whatever. Or you just tired of him. You tired of looking at him. Great. Go ahead and initiate that divorce. Y'all good at that anyway. And don't get mad at the outcome when you go to court and they say, all right, well, listen, all right, you have to pay to play. Either pay to play or it's cheaper to keep them, because this is what you're looking at. This, that, carry the one, whatever. And you make how much a month? $9,000 a month. Well, that's great. You know, okay. You know, yeah. You have to pay him $3,500 a month. And he ain't got nowhere to go. So, got about 2 months to find somewhere else to live. Or you can stay there and live in the basement. Y'all can coexist. And by the way, he can't hack it to pay all the bills. So whatever you've been paying in the house, you have to continue paying that. So he's going to have his money, the money that you've been paying in the household anyway, plus child support. And you're going to be somewhere else because your happiness came first.
What?
Somewhere in marriage, you totally forgot that marriage was about duty, a responsibility to the person you're with. Y'all reproduced. Y'all, Mr. Shelter, what up? Y'all responsibility is to these kids. But y'all want to be happy. If you want to be happy, don't get married. Go sow your oats. Do what y'all do because y'all out here doing it. But don't get upset when you're 35. You're on the wrong side of 35. And you're like, body count high. And I found myself. Spit out a kid along the way, but that's all right. Now I'm ready for a husband. You'll be lucky. It's not impossible, but you'll be lucky. My brother, Big Joe Townsend, in the super chat, much love and appreciation. He said, my dad divorced my mom after 22 years. My mom got the house. He got the house, of course. 3 years later, my dad bought another house. 2010, my mom lost the house due to non-payment. Now the house is worth $900K. That's a boss chick right there. Wanna know how stupid some women are? Do y'all watch that? I'm subscribed to that judge, and she does a lot of like paternity court and relationship stuff. The black lady, I think she's from Georgia. Y'all know who I'm talking about? She on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot her name. Bought it at $69,000. Now the house is worth $900,000, and she lost the fucking house in non-payment. Right, that's crazy. But that channel was one of the illest cases I saw. Was this boss bitch who was an influencer, and long story short, because I don't even remember the whole case, had a kid, right? And he said, yo, look, I work at a fast food restaurant and I'm home more than she is. And I think she was always on the road and traveling, and, she's being difficult with the amount of money she made, but she had let something slip out. I think he had insulted her pockets, and then she said, well, I make thousands more than you. And the judge was like, how many thousands or whatever? And she's like, she gave her a number. Is it this much or this much? Is it around that much? And then at the end of the proceedings, she said, okay, so the amount that has to be paid to the custodial parent, because he was getting custody, right? The amount that has to be paid is like, it was $16,560 something or something. And it was like it was close to $2,000. And she did this little dance. That's how much you gotta pay. The judge says, no, You have to pay him. Picasso, salute. And her whole face just melted. She almost turned into Ghost Rider right there. Spirit of Vengeance. Like, skin flew off her head. It was ridiculous. And I'm like, are you listening, you stupid ass bitch? You listening? Wasn't even listening because she swore that automatically the courts was gonna, cater to her. And it did not. David Scott, you saw that, right? Yeah, that was crazy. She did a little dance and she was like, no, you have to pay him. And she was like, yeah. Man, that was great. So my message to these women, and I like to keep it simple here. My message to these women is, this is what you asked for. We tried to warn you. You don't want to be us. It's hard, man. And I know there's a certain amount of stress that women go through. There's a lot of, original man, you saw that, right? There's a lot of stress that y'all go through as women. Jay Williams, what up? And I'm not downplaying that. Y'all have y'all different levels of stress. Kids, we were all kids once upon a time growing up, and we had levels of stress that seemed like the end of the world. We were like, why don't our parents understand? You know why? Because they went through it on a different level. Technology was different and everything, but they went through it. They knew how to cope with it. Right? So now, y'all want to be bosses. Congratulations. It costs to be the boss. So don't shed no tears for Halle Berry. She can afford 8 racks a month and 4.3 every time she makes over $2 million or 2 million and over. I forgot what I read, but it is what it is. She'll be fine. Let me go back to it. Let me make sure I read it. No, it's not even on this one. No, it is. 4.3% of any income she receives above 2 million in additional support. She can afford that. She's a boss. She could take it, man. Why y'all mad? It's only $8,000 a month. She's a boss. I ain't hear Nas complaining. I ain't hear Dr. Dre complaining. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Y'all get out y'all feelings. Why y'all acting like bitches? Stop crying. You think Dr. Dre was worried about that? Chris Felton, what up? Yeah, she had to pay 2 men child support. Stop smashing. Get your tubes tied. Get it. I tell dudes in a minute, get a vasectomy. I got one. When I skeet, it's powdered milk. Oh yeah, original man. Last year, Kevin Samuels said, winter is coming. Winter's here. Winter is here. That's right. Nobody cried for Eddie Murphy. Nobody cried for Tyrese. They made fun of him. And this brother right here, on the left, they attacked him. Once they found out his wife was white, forget about it. Now, here we are sticking up for the whole situation. Now, actually, you know what? We're not clowning Halle Berry. We're saying cowboy up. Lady, cowgirl up. Lady, cowgirl up. Cowgirl up. That's not a black man, by the way. So, I don't know. What are we, colorists? Do we hate black women for justifying or just saying this is not even a real situation to be, concerned about? Or what are we? Do we hate women or what's happening here? No. It costs to be the boss, Haley. It costs to be the boss. This is what it is. Maybe you shouldn't have got divorced. Oh, but you don't know what she went through. No, I don't. I don't know what he went through, but I can check her resume as opposed to his. And she don't keep relationships. And she's in the article talking about she has to be happy with herself. She has to put herself first. Well, it seems that she's been doing that the whole time. Putting yourself first doesn't work, Haley. You're still getting divorced.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
And I know these chicks are mad. I know. We tried to tell y'all winter was coming. Y'all like, oh, now, casket Kev. And, I don't give a fuck. I could be 280 pounds at 5 feet tall. I don't care. I don't need no man. I'm a boss. All I got to do is twerk on the gram and talk crazy on Twitter. And Suki Hana's my idol. And I don't need no man. And... And now y'all in the comment section mad that she got to pay this man 8 racks a month and 4.3% if she makes anything over $2 million in additional services or whatever she did, whatever he needs. And he got custody of the babies. Now, one time are y'all saying, well, what's wrong with her and all these damn relationships that can't get right? I don't know. Ask her. Because she's on a journey right now. She's putting herself first. Keke Palmer and Halle Berry and, Tennessee. And, they're going to shorten alimony, put a cap on that. And public assistance, welfare. There's going to be a cap on that. And, the government's on some Matumbo shit, man.
Not today.
Y'all want to be dudes? Okay, I'm telling you. Y'all asked for this. Let me get out of here, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Much love and appreciation to everybody. I guess I'll come back Monday and talk about Devon Franklin. I had to get on this first, man. This was incredible. And there'll be more about this. But if you find anyone talking about this anywhere on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, read the comments section and look at these women. Don't troll them. Don't respond. Just read it and laugh. Laugh. This is crazy. And I love it. Y'all want to be bosses? Well, it costs to be the boss. You were warned, and now you're here. Deal with it. I'll catch you on the rebound.